One of the great signs of Easter is the Paschal candle, the Easter candle. And in every church you'll find one, a large wax candle, ornately decorated, usually next to the font. It's blessed at the Easter Vigil and during Easter time placed by the altar or by the lectern, and it's lit for Mass and for other services. It's also brought out throughout the year at confirmations, at First Holy Communions, and at funerals where it's placed next to the casket. The Easter candle is a symbol of Christ, risen from the dead. He's overcome the darkness of Satan, sin, and evil. He is the light of the world. People sometimes ask, why do we have candles in church? Well, the church uses candles not to create atmosphere, but to symbolize Christ, our light. To give off light, a candle has to burn up its own body mass, the wax. So too, Christ offers himself up for us and for our salvation, above all on the cross of Calvary. And we too, in our lives, are meant to imitate his self-offering. It's always worth looking closely at the decorations on the Easter candle. When it's blessed at the vigil, 5 grains of incense are inserted into it in the form of a cross, and they represent the 5 wounds Jesus suffered in his hands, feet, and side. The first and last letters of the Greek alphabet, an alpha and an omega, are placed above and below the cross, formed by the grains of incense. And these indicate that the whole of time belongs to him. Jesus Christ is the beginning and the end of time. And then you'll also see on either side of the cross, there's the marking of the numbers of the current year. In today's secular culture, it's really important that we proclaim the death and the resurrection of Christ and its meaning and importance for human beings. Without the light of Christ, our lives would have no meaning. There's no ultimate truth. Our moral value systems would crumble. There's no eternal life, no immortality, no heaven to look forward to, and our hearts are restless, yearning for a happiness that can never be fulfilled. But thanks be to God, we believe Christ has died for us and that he is risen for us. He has broken the prison of death and risen victorious from the underworld. Lumen Christi, the light of Christ, the deacon sings at the Easter Vigil. Deo gratias is most appropriately our response.